You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. And now, a TSPN Outreach presentation. Operation CARE's response to domestic violence.
Welcome to TSPN Outreach Presentation with Operation CARE. We are here with these lovely ladies that are going to answer all kinds of questions that we have about Operation CARE. And your name is?
My name's Anna Garcia. I'm the Prevention Outreach Supervisor at Operation CARE.
And you are?
I'm Natalie Vetter. I am the Prevention Outreach Specialist.
Wonderful. So you are part of the group that does all of the work for Operation CARE.
Our main job function in the community is to go out and do presentations and raise awareness of domestic violence and sexual assault in our community, and in an effort to prevent further violence and that type of thing in the community.
Well, the title of this show is Responding to Domestic Violence in Amador County. And the theme is this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yes.
So this is in October, correct?
October is nationally recognized as Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And with that being said, we come out to the community and we're doing presentations this month, like we do all year long, but this month the main focus is domestic violence. We have our Purple Soldier Fun Run at the end of the month, which is geared towards raising awareness of domestic violence in our community. I'm sure people are familiar with our Purple People that they've seen out in the community in past years. This year, our Purple People, you can see them in the different businesses.
Everywhere.
They're all over there.
They're becoming very famous. They're very famous.
Yeah.
So, Anna, what is Operation CARE?
Operation CARE is Amador County's Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Crisis Center. We were founded in 1980, and we've been providing over 33 years of domestic violence and sexual assault crisis services to the Amador County area. We provide a number of services, one-on-one counseling, group sessions, restraining order assistance, court accompaniment, hospital accompaniment. We have a Go Youth program, which is geared for kids in junior high and high school level. We do have programs available for elementary, but right now we're kind of mainly working with junior high and high school age students with that. We have our domestic violence group for women and an economic empowerment group for women.
That's a lot of help out there for women and men and
children,
children, correct?
Yes.
So, Anna, what is Operation CARE's mission?
Natalie's actually going to answer that for us.
Operation CARE's mission is to provide services and support and education to the community about and for our domestic violence and sexual assault clients. We do that through our counseling, through our outreach. We have specific outreach goals for certain months, like February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month, and so we go out into the community and we have a fun run and we bring awareness for that. And we also do Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and during April we have Sexual Assault Awareness Month, so we go out into the community and we bring awareness to these things. We provide education, and we just support other agencies through outreach. We partner up, and that's our mission, is to bring awareness about living violence-free.
Wonderful. Sounds great. I'm really impressed with Operation CARE and all the work that Operation CARE does. Anna, how is Operation CARE funded?
We are funded through state and federal grants mainly. With that being said, there are restrictions on those funds that we get directly through grants. They're very detailed as far as how we can spend that money. So we also have to match those grants through fundraisers, donations, volunteer hours, things like that. With me saying that they have specific uses, things that we can't necessarily buy for our clients out of those funds, we have to use our general fund for. So let's say we need to buy a client in the safe house, they need football cleats or shoes for their kids. We wouldn't necessarily be able to use our grant fund for that money to purchase that for that child, but we can use our general fund. Exactly. So our fundraisers allow us more flexibility and be able to provide things for clients that we don't necessarily have the funds for through our grants.
You know, to me, this is so wonderful that maybe some people don't know about Operation Care, you know, because there are some people that just never hear, you know, who can help them. And sometimes they're afraid to call the police, or they're afraid to call somebody and say something. You know, I know a lot of people that would rather keep quiet, you know, and they don't know that the help is out there, you know, 100%, and that you stand behind them, correct?
Yeah.
In any way, even if they have children, or even if it's a man with children or a woman with children, that's pretty amazing that they can put them in a safe home. And a safe home means a place where nobody knows where they're going to be. So
undisclosed location.
That's wonderful. What is the role of an advocate?
The role of an advocate is to provide support to our clients, our domestic violence and sexual assault clients. And we do that through when a client walks through our doors, we're there for them. If they need to just talk, we listen. If they need to file a temporary restraining order, then we help them fill out the forms, and we sit with them and answer any questions that they might have about the process. If there's going to be criminal proceedings or law enforcement involved, we sit with them during that process, and we go to court with them, and we call them and update them on the status of their case. If there's a sexual assault client that comes in, we do the same things. And if they need to go to the hospital, we accompany them to the hospital, and we just provide somebody there. Sometimes they don't have families, they don't have people that they trust, so we become their family. We become the people that they trust. And when they have kids, they bring their kids in, and we watch their kids so that they can go to counseling sessions. And if they need help with advice or something, we help them with those kinds of situations, and we just provide somebody who cares. We're just there.
You know, in my mind, if I was an abused person and I didn't want to go out there, I would be afraid of what you would be expecting from me. What would me, as a person that had, you know, domestic violence, would be expected to do if I come to you?
We don't necessarily expect our clients to do anything. It's kind of on their terms. They're coming to us for help. If you're asking, like, going into the shelter, there are requirements, there are rules, things like that they need to follow. We're not asking anything crazy. It's kind of just be kind to one another, and no drugs and alcohol, that type of thing. But just coming into our office for general services, counseling, anything like that, there's really no expectation or requirement or anything like that. All of our services are free of charge, so there's no cost. We're bound by confidentiality, so
What happens if somebody doesn't have transportation?
We can provide transportation in most instances.
All of those questions come up to me because I was there at one time. I know how that feels.
Yeah.
There was, you know, there was not this kind of help at that time, you know, like Operation Care. Now, you know, feels so great to know that that you guys exist. You know, I know all the hard work that you guys put in, and Tammy Capri, you know, does to keep this operation going. I'm really proud of Operation Care, that, you know, of everything that you guys do, and I'm just really happy that you guys are in Amador County, and just hopefully all of our programs that you guys are doing will be successful if we put the word out there.
Definitely.
So,
That's one of our main ways that we get referrals is word of mouth, so that people know we're here in the community. We do our outreach presentations and things like that, and we have our awareness events, but people still, in more rural areas of the community don't know we're there or know that, like you said, we provide transportation if they're down in Ione. And
if anybody decides that they want to donate anything, where can they bring it?
They can bring it to our office. We're located at 619 New York Ranch Road, across from New York Fitness, down from the Senior Center over there.
And what's the phone number? If anybody's listening to us right now, who do they call? What's the number where they can call?
Our 24-hour crisis line number is 223-2600. And our office line, if it's between 8 and 5, that number is 223-2897.
Wonderful. Well, we are very glad that we made it through this segment, and we're going to take a couple of seconds and go have a little break, and we'll be right back.